Hey, it's Johnny Crypto again. So, a little bit more news. This one's on XRP, also known as Ripple. The CEO says that dozens of banks are going to use it by 2019, and he thinks that people are going to jump on it by the end of 2018. Um, Me personally, I believe in Ripple. Fast transactions. My portfolio is roughly around 10% or so, just in Ripple. I try to stay within the top 10 coins, and I've got 1 or 2% floating out there and as home run coins. But beside the point, let's look at Ripple. So if you go to their website, XRP Digital Assets for Payments, and offer banks, payments providers, reliable on-demand payment source, liquidity across border payments. Yes, I think it's ridiculous that if I wanted to go send my relatives some USD or anything that live in Japan, well, it'd be faster to FedEx it to them than it would be to wire transfer it to them, and it's retarded. And wire transfers at minimum are $15 to $25 just for the sheer fee of it. It's ridiculous. It is 2018. So anyway, user cases, banks, payment providers, PayPal, Square, etc. Yada yada yada. Benefits, BTC as far as transaction settling. I think this is 1 hour. I don't know about you guys, but every time I've sent Bitcoin to somebody or to another account, it takes a lot longer than 1 hour. Granted, things might have been slowed down a little bit now that they've upgraded the blockchain to, I think it was 8 megabytes or so. So anyway, and that's when the market cap was close to $1 billion. Or $1 trillion, excuse me. I'm going to get a slack for that. So we're at 345. Market cap is 26 billion. So, they hold a good portion of it. A decent size when I'm saying like 5% or so. When they all hit their all-time high, roughly close to $4, well, they had 140 billion. So 5-6 times what they currently have at the moment. Do I think it's going to go up? Yes. As soon as this starts hitting banks and people are using it, people are going to obviously dabble into it and go, oh, this is a easy way to send transactions, and I'm going to look at some other cryptocurrency. Because most people just think Bitcoin is the only thing that's out there and it's a scam and yada, yada, yada. Well, people also thought that with Apple and Amazon, dare I say Coca-Cola, Starbucks, they said was never going to make it, so there is situations. And one of my favorite quotes is, before you succeed, you have to fail. And the only way to raise your success rate is to double your failure rate. Obviously, you want to have certain stop losses and everything put in place so that when you do win, your winners can greatly increase, double, triple, 10x, 100x. But when you start to lose, well, you don't want that to happen. You want to lose 1 to 3% on it. Granted, in cryptocurrency, it's so volatile, it changes so often, that if you have a stop loss set at 3%, granted, you're probably going to sell your asset inside of an hour. So anyway, getting off topic here. Big fan of Ripple. It's good they're getting a little bit more publication. CNBC tweeted that the same thing that I just said, that most banks are going to use this cryptocurrency by 2019. And yeah, it's a fast payment. I know we've got all sorts of Apple Pay, PayPal. They all work seamlessly, but this is just going to be another option that's extraordinarily fast, that goes straight into whatever account that you wanted to. Granted, it would have to be a cryptocurrency account, just with the addresses, but whenever I get money through Apple Pay or PayPal, sweet, it's pretty much in my PayPal account, and then I gotta transfer it to my bank, and it's a little bit more of a hassle. And not everyone accepts Apple Pay, and I'm going off topic again. So they already have banks jumping on board. Kuwait Finance House is the first bank in, believe it or not, Kuwait to join the RippleNet, which is cool. So Ripple, top 10 cryptocurrency, sitting right here. So I don't have anything else to say. Do yourself a favor. Go buy some Ripple before it doubles. And yes, I'm not saying it's going to double in a month or two. It might be 6 months from now. It might be a year from now. But in the stock market, investing, if you're anywhere near 10 to 15% by the end of the year as far as gains, that is an extraordinarily amazing year for investing. Typically, everyone wants to shoot for. I used to work for some mutual fund companies, and the goal was 3%. You were on par, amazing, if the money under management was 3%. So when I say double, I see it's very likely. But this is Johnny. Until next time, signing off.